Right guys, so we're on to our second show of Men's Fitness and Health in Lancashire. And today on the show we've got member Terry Pelan and ambassador and aka all-round legend with us today. So welcome to the show, mate.
Thank you, cheers. Right.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to get you to introduce yourself first, who you are, how old you are, where you're from, and then we'll just dig a bit more into what you've achieved, what you're doing here and why it's important for the community.
Cool. So my name's Terry Pelan. I'm 47 years old, from Preston, lived in Preston all my life. I've got 3 kids, 3 grandkids, and I'm absolutely loving life at the moment. It's fantastic, it really is.
Wicked, alright then, so it wasn't quite like that a bit ago, was it?
It wasn't, not at all, no. I would say probably literally 12 months ago. I've been with the hub now for 12 months.
Okay.
And it was around about this time, maybe a little bit earlier. And I was just fed up. I'd had enough of everything. I was massively overweight. I was 17.5 stone. Not in a good place mentally, not in a good place physically. Lacking in confidence. Got a really big family. And I've got quite a decent job. So I've got quite a lot of accountability, responsibility, and everything was getting on top. It really was getting on top. I've tried all these other crazy diets, I've tried everything you could possibly think of, and they're brilliant because they work. And as soon as you stop, you put all the weight back on.
So that's what's happened. So before you started the hub, so you'd lost a load of weight and then you put it back on again when you stopped doing them?
Probably twice a year. I'd lose a load of weight, go on holiday, or lose a load of weight, go for a big family celebration, and everybody would tell me how great I look, and then I'd feel immense. I actually felt awful doing all these diets. They don't work. They do work, they get the results, but they're not good. And I gave up doing them. So probably August to around about November time last year, I was probably in the darkest place I've been for a long time.
Okay. So it's August 2018?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, we're not in 2020 just yet.
Nearly.
By the time this is up, it'll probably be 2020, okay, cool.
Yeah. So I wanted to look for the next best thing. When you're overweight, you do lack confidence, but you make up for it in other ways. So I was the joker. I was the first guy on the beers, the last one to go to bed. I did like a Saturday night, I liked a Friday night and a Sunday afternoon, and I liked it a bit too much. And I know now that it didn't do me any good, not from just a well-being and a health perspective, but from a personal perspective. So my family life was suffering, my work life was suffering, my extended family life was suffering as well. And I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted something that would make it all better without doing any work. And then I'm probably in the same boat as a number of guys that have joined the hub, where Saturday night they've been out on a few beers, and they've had a little bit of a, you know where I'm going. And I was sat at home feeling sorry for myself with a kebab and a pizza, and I clicked on the link for the Transform Hub.
Was this so? This was the day after. Sorry, you'd been out.
No, it was the night. It was.
Oh, so the night while you got home.
3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sat at home in the kitchen, drinking another beer because I'd not had enough. Yeah. Eating food that I shouldn't really be eating. Scrolling through Facebook, thinking who's still up, who wants to party, and I saw this link and I thought, well, I'll give it a shot, see what happens. Because I'd read some of the stories, some of the testimonials, quick results, come and give us a shout. So I thought, I'll have a bit of that. Clicked on it. Got up on Sunday, felt like horrible, felt like death. So I went out and had a few more pints, and I got a message from Charlie saying, when can you give us a ring?
Yeah.
I'll give you a ring, here's my number, blah, blah, this, that, the other. So I rang up and said, look, I can only do evenings because I work early and I work in Manchester. But we're not doing late yet. We're only doing mornings. But after Christmas, we're going to start doing lates.
So this was Christmas 2018.
This was literally a year ago.
Yeah.
A year ago this week.
Yeah.
And I said, when can I start? And she said, come and see me on the 6th of January it was.
Right.
11 o'clock.
Right, so literally that 12-month mark.
Literally, yeah. And it was daunting. It was scary. I walked in to this little unit that now is my second home. You know, it is. I walked in and there were a load of fellas exactly the same boat I was. You know.
So he's obviously talking about the men's hub, Preston.
Yes, the men's hub, just round the corner. I walked into the unit and there was probably 15 or 16 guys there, sat down, and then James came in, nicest chap you'll ever meet.
You have to say it just because I'm on the camera, mate, you know.
Oh, no, he's paying me. He's not. He will. And started talking about nutrition, started talking about technique, started talking about all these fad diets and all this kind of stuff. And I was bought in from day one. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. And we went through the processes of going through the nutrition, and we got the free nutrition guides, so the free meals, all that kind of stuff, or the free meal books, if you will. And I started my journey on the 6th of January 2018. 2019. And I've never looked back.
So obviously you've never looked back. 12 months, you're feeling great, like you just said. What are the main things that you've put into place from coming here? What has been the key to your success with it?
Well,
or for anyone,
yeah.
You know, we're not going to say this is the only place you can get results. But what are the key components that you'd suggest to anyone? Like, what would you recommend to other people that you've gone through to get you to where you are now? What are the main components?
I mean, it's dedication, it's commitment, it's hard work, and it's
to what though? What are you? We know you commit because you're 12 months from now. But what have you actually committed to?
I've committed to a lifestyle change. I've committed to change the person that I was into nearly the person that I am. I think I've still got a bit to go until I get into that.
So it's interesting that is, and I think it's you've got to be ready for that though, haven't you? You can, if someone doesn't want to change, this is a really big thing that I need to make clear. If you're not ready to change, you might not know exactly how you're going to get there, but you've got to be wanting and actually ready to change. There's nothing's going to come in, isn't it?
No.
Nothing's going to hand itself in front of you without taking action.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's an element of me that didn't want to change. There was an element, and it was a small element.
Yeah.
But the majority was saying you need to change your life, or you're going to die. I've got a grandson who's either 3 or 4. Sorry, I'm no good. And he said to me, fat granddad. And I didn't want to be fat granddad. And I wanted to be the guy that plays football on the park with his grandson. And I wasn't that person. So there was part of me that wanted to change because I wanted to embrace my life with my family. I wanted to put some structure into my personal life, my work life, and my social life.
Yeah.
And I think from after the first session at the hub, I realised how difficult the journey was going to be. I realised what a challenge it would be, and I wanted to do it. And from walking through the door from day one, I've met some fantastic mates. You know, I'm 12 months in and I've got mates that I feel like I've known forever. There's Fish, there's Miller, there's Chris, you know, too many to mention. There's loads of guys, and they're a great crew, and they support you. So when you're struggling, if you've had a bad day at work and you come in and you're not giving it your 150%, they'll give you a slap on the back and say, "Come on, get it, let's go, let's do it, you've got it."
So I think that's a big factor as well. It's being around other people that, because when you're doing it on your own, it's like if you've not got people around you to pick you up when you're having a down day,
no, you're right.
You can't, no one to relate to. Like,
no.
Your missus or your partner, whoever, might be supportive of, but they don't get it.
No.
So they don't know how to support you. Yeah. It might be someone close, your wife, whoever it is, your children. Yeah. They don't get it. I think that's the solid thing there. Is coming into a community where there's other people that are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's how you get better at something quick. If you hang around with people that are 10 times better than you, this is what I've always been told.
Yeah.
If you're the most powerful or the most clever person in your circle, then you're only going to grow as much as you are now.
Yeah.
You've got to be around other people that are on a higher level of what you want to do. And I don't mean on a personal level.
It works in that way as well. You want to. you strive for perfection for you, your family. You work to provide for. You be who you are to provide for and to enjoy your life. If you're around people that are trying to better themselves, it makes you want to try and better yourself to the state where you excel in where you were, and then the new people come into your circle, they see what you're doing and they try and work. We see it every month with the new members,
And you thrive off it and buzz off it, don't you?
I get a buzz. I walk into the gym 4 times a week, and I can't wait to see all the guys and to give them the, all right mate, how you doing? Let's smash it tonight. Are you ready for it? And it's I mean, we've thrown words around like community and clan, but we're a tribe.
It's a tribe.
The hub is a tribe. It's also a sanctuary.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better mentally. It does.
So you've had an amazing journey. I'm telling you what, and there's still a hell of a lot more to come that way. I'm excited to see that, especially going to 2020. You've, I can say now, and you're going to probably tell us some of your achievements in a minute, but so if you don't already know, Terry's come through our programme, and now we're actually training him up to be a trainer for the hub. So someone that's come through the journey and started as a client, they're now potentially becoming, going to become, well, not potentially, you are becoming a trainer for us. So it just goes to show where your confidence.
It does. I mean, coming in and working with the trainers from day one, I was in awe of how fantastic they were. They were doing the talk and they were doing this and they knew all the stuff and everything. And I was like, wow, these guys are amazing. I would never have dreamed in a million years that I would be the guy that stood there and says, right boys, tonight we're doing this, tonight we're doing that. And showing them the exercises and showing them the right techniques. And it's great for me. And I've took that away and I've implemented what I've learned into my personal life. And my wife loves it, my kids love it, my grandkids love it, my family love it, my boss even likes it as well.
Everything's got better work as well, hasn't it? It's a byproduct.
It's that structure, putting the structure in and putting the commitment in to want to.
So can you see, guys, like we've not even got into measurements, fat loss. That is a big byproduct of it. How much have you lost weight wise?
4 stone.
So he's lost 4 stone, which is incredible. But it's not. It's the journey that shapes you and makes you feel better. It's not the end result. It's what you go through to get there, isn't it?
You're right. I mean, the end result now doesn't matter. The end result for me, I don't need to lose any more weight. I could do with losing a few more pounds. Don't get me wrong, and I probably will do over Christmas, guys.
Well, like a good beer and a bit of cake. And
well,
the roast, pigs in blankets.
But I can do that now comfortably, knowing that I'm going to go and I'm going to burn it off. I'm going to go, and I do monitor what I eat. I won't just go out and have any old. I won't go out and have the big KFC bucket that I used to have because I don't need it. I'll go out and I'll have a nice piece of chicken or a nice steak because because I know it's good for you. And then I might have an ice cream at the end because everyone likes a treat. The food that I'm eating now is fresh cooked. I cook it all myself, and it's fantastic. But I can go out and treat myself
if you want it.
Yeah, if I want to, and it's good to do that. So.
Wicked. Well, let's top up the three main achievements then over the past 12 months. So nice and quick. What are the 3 main things you can tell the guys now that you've got out of it, and what they could expect to do if they committed to something like yourself?
You will see a drastic change in your body. You will see a phenomenal change. You will also see an improvement in your mindset and the way that you look at things in life. And you'll meet some top guys. You'll meet some great guys. Guys that'll help you, guys that'll work with you. And the end result is that you feel better about yourself in every way. And it's improved my love life significantly. Just don't tell the wife. Sorry,
you got that as well, trade secrets.
Yeah. But it's something else. It's difficult to explain, but we are a tribe. And we're all in it. We're all in it together, and we all love it, which is why we keep coming back. Exactly.
So so I know you've got a session in a minute, so we best not keep it too long. I'll try to squeeze you in before you. What would one bit of advice that you give to someone just sort of on the edge or just thinking about joining? What would you say? One bit of advice.
Just do it. Just do it. What's the worst that can happen? That's all I can say. Just do it. If you don't want to do anything, just do it. If you don't want to do it, come down and have a go. You can have a go, If it's not for you, I doubt it, but if you want to make that change and you're teetering over the edge, just jump. Definitely, 100%. You won't regret it.
Yeah. The words, don't have to say any more there, do we, Terry, mate?
No.
So here it is, proof of the pudding. Absolute devotee to the hub. Always here to make everyone smile, and a legend all round. So thanks for being on the show today. We've got a yellow casting couch in the background here.
Nice.
We had a few comments on the last video from it,
cheers.
but best surrounding. So guys, if you want anything, or you've got any questions, you want to ask Terry a bit more, then you just comment below in the comments. Drop us a DM, or if you want a bit of advice of where to go with your journey, or you want to inquire about our 4-week Kickstart programme, which is starting January next, then just pop us a message and we'll be happy to give you a bit more info. But if not, we'll see you at a different time.
Cool.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.
Thanks, guys.